Hey guys, and welcome to the complete React course for beginners. This is part 1, and in this part, we'll start off slowly by downloading React, setting up the project that we'll be working on, and then moving on to actually creating your first Hello World website. So let's get into it. Right now, we're going to install a couple of things. The first thing we're going to install is the code editor we're going to be using. That is Visual Studio Code. To install that, go to code.visualstudio.com. Now all of the links you need are also going to be in the description of this video, so go check that out. Once you're on this website, click download and it should start downloading. The next thing we're going to install is Node. We're not actually going to use Node itself, we're only going to be using one of its functions called npm or Node Package Manager to install packages. To do this, go over to the second link in the description or nodejs.org/download or /English/download. Once you're there, install the latest version of Node. To do that, click Current and choose your operating system. Now the last thing we need to install is a package called Create React App. So open up Command Prompt if you're on Windows and Terminal if you're on Mac and type npm for Node Package Manager, I for install, and then Create React App. Now this is a package, and this package is going to help us create React applications. Once you're done that, click Enter. This should start downloading this package. Next, we're going to open up VS Code and install a few extensions that will make it easier for us to build websites with React. So open up the extensions panel on the left, and first search for Visual Studio IntelliCode. As you can see, the first one developed by Microsoft, install that. After you're done that, search for Prettier Code Formatter. As you can see, this one, install that. Another extension we're going to install is called Simple React Snippets. So search for that and install it too. And the last extension is called JavaScript Code Snippets. As you can see, this one, ES6, and install that one. This one has over 4.7 million downloads. Now, let's actually create our first React application. So again, open up Command Prompt if you're on Windows, and Terminal if you're on Mac, and type Create React App space. After that, we have to type the name of our application. Let's just call it My First React App. Click Enter and let it install the packages needed. Once it's done installing, go into the new folder we just created. So cd My First React App. That'll go into that folder, and then just type code dot. This will open up VS Code and go into our new project. After that, go back to CMD and run npm start. So this will launch a new local server on port 3000, and will also open up that server in our default browser. Right here is a default React template when using Create React App. There's really nothing in it but the logo and a few instructions. We go back to VS Code, we can see all the files created in this folder. So there are 3 more folders inside this project. Node Modules has all the packages installed for this project. We don't need to worry about that. We also have a public and src, which is short for source. Inside the public folder, we can see the index.html. We scroll down, we can see this line div and it has the ID of root. This is where our React app is going to be. So this div is basically a container. Next, go back to the source folder and open app.js. Don't worry about what all of this means right now. We'll be going over all of it in the future. But for now, delete everything inside the return function. And just copy what I write here. So, h1, which stands for heading 1, and inside that, just type hello world. Now, if we go to our browser, as you can see, we can't see hello world right here. That's because we haven't saved our file. To do that, we can go to File, Save, or the shortcut for Windows is Control S. For Mac, it's Command S. So let's press Control S. It saves it. And if we go to here, we can see hello world. So every time we create a React app using create React app, we have to clean up our folder. And that's really simple. We don't need this test file, so delete that. We usually don't need the index.css because we'll be doing everything in app.css. Delete that. We don't need the default React logo. Delete that. And we don't need the setup tests. So if we save anything right now and we go back, it's going to give us an error because we deleted the logo and we're trying to import it over here in the app. So delete that. If we save it, it's going to give us another error, and that is because of index.css. So delete that too. And let's just simplify this line. We don't need the strict mode. Don't worry about what this means yet. I'll go over it later. So delete that and just comma, just like that. We don't need this either. So Control S. And we can see hello world right here. So that is it for this video. In the next part, I'm going to give you a quick overview of all the JavaScript features that I'll be using in this whole series. So keep an eye out for that. If you learned something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time. Bye.